Good morning, it's Ada Sparks here with A Word of Hope. This morning I'm talking about spirals. You know, sometimes things just get to spiraling out of control and it feels like it just can't stop, much like a tornado. Well, this morning I'm talking about conversations. You know, sometimes you can get caught up in a conversation and it's like everyone is just talking negative, 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 negative. Like, for example, the year 2020. People can really just start talking about the year 2020. There's been so many crazy things happen, and it's just one after the next, and people will just start adding on to it and adding on to it. And it's this negative spiral that just starts going out of control as people begin to add layer upon layer of all the negative things that have happened. But one person can add in, but wasn't it nice to spend some time with our families during the quarantine? And it's like all of a sudden the conversation stops. And people say, yeah, that really was nice. And then another person will say, and it really was nice that we all just slowed down. And then another person will add, you know, and I really realized what was important during that time. And I got some home projects done. And I really got to spend some time in my garden. And the next thing you know, the tide will shift and people will begin to realize what was important during 2020. And they will begin to find the positive things in 2020. Now, it doesn't matter what the topic might be, but you'll notice that the tide might be going in one way, the spiral might be going in a negative direction, and if one person says something positive, it'll begin to shift and the spiral will go in the opposite direction. It takes a lot of courage to be that one person. The scripture says in Proverbs 15:1, a soft answer turns away wrath. It stops the wrath in the path. But grievous words, they just stir up the anger. They just keep that spiral going. I challenge you today to be the person who stops the spiral and points it in the opposite direction. Challenge accepted? Be wise, not afraid.